What's made this event even more shocking are the images caught on cell phones by students who were living the tragedy as it happened. Those videos, which we have chosen not to broadcast, are deeply disturbing. Our kids are growing up in a socially connected world, which may change the way you talk to your kids. It's connected by social media, but it's increasingly disconnected. That's the reality. That, I believe, is how we wind up with people who feel so isolated they wind up shooting up a school. But I am not the expert. Joining me now to discuss it and how we're supposed to talk to our kids about it are psychologist Jennifer Hartstein and school psychotherapist Tom Kirstein. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
I mean, I don't have a solution, but is it any accident that we're supposedly so connected, but we're not connected?
Right. No, I mean, I think we know that over the past 10 years, kids have gotten more depressed, more anxious. It coincides with smartphones, and certainly it connects us. And for some kids, it's really, really super supportive and helps them. But for many, it doesn't.
And let me hop in. So I look at it like this. I lecture on this topic quite a bit. The average teenager, spending between 8 and 9 hours a day in cyber world, okay, which is superficial, not real. So how can we expect them to thrive in the real world? And that's what we're seeing. As therapists and so forth, we're seeing just a tremendous amount of mental health issues and sort of a lack of reality.
What are we supposed to do now? I mean, how am I supposed to talk to my 8-year-old about this? Because this isn't something I would introduce into his world, but he's at school today, and he's going to hear about it. You know, my 4-year-old's a different story. But my 8 and my 6, what are parents supposed to do?
Well, I think you have to be open and honest in an age-appropriate way, right? So your 8 and your 6-year-olds don't need to know the same thing that a 14 or a 15-year-old is going to know. But the new normal is they are having drills for active shooters in the school, so they know about it. Or you're going to go to your pizza shop, and it's going to be on the TV. And so you want to limit their social media use because they might be playing around and see it. You want to limit their media, shut off the news. I mean, I know we're a news program right now, but shut it off if you can't handle it or your kids can't handle it. Talk to them about what they ask. Don't offer too much information. Answer their questions, but don't overtalk because you're anxious. It's easy to keep talking.
They'll pick up on your anxiety.
Yeah. And I agree 100% with that. I mean, we don't want to hit, we want to talk to our kids. Just try to pick up little traits and nuances if you see with your child, but you don't want to hit the panic button and have the TV on in the background. We want to kind of, especially I have an 11-year-old daughter, and, I kind of really didn't talk much about it with them. I made sure the television wasn't on. I'll kind of wait for them to approach me on it.
So you tell me, because I feel like we have a social responsibility to know what happened, we adults, to know what happened and to consume the facts and to resolve to do something about it and then to actually do something about it.
That's the key here.
And I feel like that's today. I agree with you. Mentally, and for our mental well-being, it's not healthy to stay mired in it day after day. But how do we get something done about it without staying mired in it?
Right. Well, I think what happens is we have to mourn this ongoing loss and that we're actually having this conversation yet again. I would like to be able to come talk about something else besides school shootings, right? And I think we have to recognize that it's happening, and then we have to, like with anything, start to problem solve and start to put into action. So we can grieve, we can be sad, we can mourn, and then we have to stop and say, okay, I can still feel those things, and now I've got to move.
There's something empowering about actually doing something, and there's something disempowering about passing a piece of paper and then not funding it and doing nothing.
And talking about it all the time, but not taking action. All talk, no action.
That's our country.
That's the problem.
That's our country. I'm sick of the condolences that get expressed. They're meaningless without action. Meaningless.